That's so good. Oh my god. You startled me. Hello everyone. Christina here. Thank you so much for coming to check this out. It has been way too long. I've got my Sailor Moon Christmas sweater on. And I've got this lovely coffee mug. This was the first Sailor Moon like drinkware item I ever bought. It's not official. It's from Amazon, but it's completely adorable. It's got the crystal star, which is my favorite. And then it's got roses and bows and little stars. And it says, if it involves fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, or never running from a real fight, count me in. So, yeah, let's get to the video. So this is a Luna makeup sponge, which I believe is from a Taiwan pop-up shop, I want to say. I got it through a proxy seller on Instagram, who I will link below. They're called GHL. You can get a lot of things from them, like from Taiwan, I believe Korea, China, stuff like that. And this right here, there is an official toy sticker on it to prove that it's official merch. And the little container is just super cute. And then inside you have your beauty sponge, which does look dirty because I did try to film this video yesterday. And when watching it back, I thought it was a total flop. So I was like, okay, I'll just redo it. There's a little booklet inside that says W3 Wonder Beige Monaco. And then it has some writing inside that I can't read. But it probably, I'm assuming, tells you how to use a beauty sponge. Which, if you're not familiar, you do want to go ahead and wet them. And then like wring them out. So this is the sponge, and it's really, really cool. And what's the coolest part of all about the sponge, besides that it rocks, like seriously, I've tried quite a few beauty blenders, and this one is like the softest. It's spongy, obviously. It's very like gentle on your face. Whatever this is, like you can see the color difference. This part just feels so good. Like it feels different from the top. It just feels so nice. But this is what's super cool. You can see the outline of her face, the little crescent moon and her whiskers, and it's really, really cute. So I'm excited to use it for my makeup. How are you guys doing? It has been a hot minute since I've been on here, and I am very active on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, mostly Instagram though. That's probably where I would say I'm most active. And I am posting and talking to people frequently on there, but as far as YouTube goes, it's been quite a while. But yeah, tell me how you guys are doing. I mean, it's been a heck of a year. I know that this pandemic and quarantine and all of that, it's been crazy, but I hope you guys are doing good. YouTube made some changes to videos, and I remember like if it had something to do with like something that could be considered, I guess, like childlike, like a cartoon or a toy or whatever, you had to mark your videos as like kids content. So I don't know if this counts. I did mark all my other videos that way because I don't want to get like fined, because it's a hefty fine. So I did do that, but it kind of stinks because it gets rid of all your comments. You're not able to comment on these videos. So I don't know if this qualifies. Makeup is for adults, but then again, too, like, you know, this packaging and everything, it is an anime, it's a cartoon. I'm not really sure, but if I do end up posting this and the comments are not enabled, then feel free to hit me up on any of my social media platforms. I'll definitely put them down below. And yeah, I mean, you can message me, friend me, follow me, whatever, and just let me know what you think about this. That would be super cool. So I'm definitely not a beauty guru, by the way. I'm not an expert at all. So I'm not really going to be talking about like the makeup that I'm using otherwise, just because I'm doing it this way doesn't mean it's the right way. I feel like on my old lady skin, foundation does not look the greatest on me. So I use tinted moisturizer instead. If any of you are wondering about my absence on YouTube, I started my YouTube as a way to help me de-stress, because I've developed pretty bad anxiety issues the past few years. And I thought that if I could find something to do to keep me occupied, it would help me. And I thought that, you know, making videos might be that thing. And then what ended up happening is it did the complete opposite. It started stressing me out, and not relaxing me. I was online many moons ago when I was a teenager and in my early 20s. I'm 32 now, but I was online in the Twilight fandom. Super twihard, still am. I know a lot of people hate on it, but I love the books. I really enjoy the movies. And back in the day, I used to write fan fiction for that and Sailor Moon. You know how you can watch like AMVs, right? So they put clips of a show, you know, like Sailor Moon, for example, to certain songs, and, you know, they make music videos. And I used to do that with the Twilight movies. I would make videos for that. And I loved it. So yeah, what I thought looked fun and cool, I mean, it is cool. I did enjoy it at first, but then it just started stressing me out. Because I am a very self-critical person, and I have a lot of insecurities, and I would be editing videos, and it's just a different experience to edit, you know, something that doesn't feature you versus your actual person, you know. I don't know if any of you guys follow me on my social medias, but if you have, you may have seen that back in June, my mom passed away, and it's been very hard, very difficult to grieve and try and process this. And this is going to be our first Christmas without my mom, and it's a lot. I've been crying this whole week every day. The reason why I bring that up is because my mom was a big fan of, like, me and my presence in the Sailor Moon community, you know, like when I made my Sailor Lumos pages and all of that, and she was really supportive. And I didn't, you know, I haven't posted a ton of videos, but I posted a few, and she would watch them, you know, and she appreciated Sailor Moon, but she wasn't like a diehard fan like I am, like we are. But she said that she really liked my videos, that I made them fun and interesting for her, and she would like, you know, when we would talk in person, like when I talk about it and why I love it, and she'd like to see all the things I was getting. And every time I'd see her, she'd be like, when are you gonna, you know, go back on YouTube? Like, I want you to make more videos. I thought, since I have some time right now, that I would do this in honor of her. At least post one video for 2020. If she's out there in the universe or wherever watching, I want to do this for her. The first time that I opened up my ColourPop palette, disaster struck. I showed it to the camera. I was like, hey, this is the palette. And one of the shades just, boop, fell out. Literally everywhere. But I was very disappointed about it because it was the full moon shade, which, shout out to Ochi. Every time I think about this shade, I always laugh because I remember in her video, she said that it reminded her of werewolves and butts. Months later, I'm still finding glitter everywhere and shit, and it's just like really annoying. And plus, it's a pretty shade. I really wanted to use it, so it's like, there goes that. What have you guys been up to in quarantine? For me, I've been not doing too much, honestly. My kids do school remotely, and I do my work remotely, so I'm just mostly home. When I'm not working or doing school, I'm pretty much just like either online shopping, which is terrible. It's really spiked during this period. Or I'm watching TV. I've gotten into a lot of different things. Like for YouTube, you know, I'm keeping up with all my Moony YouTubers. I really love Sailor Tortilla, Ochiba Wolf, Sailor Samara, I know, hasn't posted in a while, but I really enjoy her videos. I re I rewatch a lot of things. Like if I like something, I like it, so I'll just keep watching it over and over again. And so I've been doing that. I started watching Bailey Sarian, which she's amazing. I mean, the theme song, if you guys know, you know. But she's really cool. She has a segment that she posts on Mondays called Murder, Mystery, and Makeup Mondays. And she tells a true crime story while she does her makeup. And I've been binge watching all of her videos. She's a really wonderful storyteller, and I just really enjoy her content. I started watching The Mandalorian, which just had its season 2 finale a couple days ago on Friday. And if you guys haven't seen it, I definitely suggest it. In my opinion, I think that The Mandalorian is the best thing that's ever happened to the Star Wars franchise. I mean, I'm sure you guys have all seen Baby Yoda all over the internet. You know, he's very freaking cute. And the Mandalorian character is amazing. And I love the whole thing. The season 2 finale just has wrecked me, though, emotionally. So I'm like still processing. So I've got the 2 blushes. One is called From the Moon, and the other one's called Cat's Eye. And I'm sure you guys have seen this. I mean, there is a shit ton of videos out there showing the products and everything. And if you're looking for some videos to watch about them, Ochiba Wolf has a very informative and thorough video on these products, pricing, quality, all of that. I'm not really sure what is a blush brush. I don't know. That looks about accurate. Get to tap off the excess, people. Ooh. Do you see that already? That's so cool. I only hit, I dipped twice in there. And it's pretty pigmented, you guys. Pretty powerful. So if you're going to use this blush, I'd be very light-handed with it. And this is the actual component. It's a lenticular image of when Sailor Moon first meets Luna in the very first episode. And it's really cute. That's cool. Now this highlighter, I do just want to show it to you because it's cool. It's from this company called Ofra. And this is a shade called Pillow Talk, which I don't think it's really coming across on camera, but it's a baby pink. And it's very sparkly, very cool. Oh, do you see that? Shining, shining, shining. I just want to be glittery all the time. Might as well call me Kesha. Oh, I got to see Kesha in concert one time. A couple years ago, she was in concert with Macklemore. Me and my friend went. We had such a good time. It was super cool. I don't know why I'm putting glitter on my eyebrows. Please don't judge me. I haven't been to a lot of concerts, but the ones I've gone to, I love. I've seen Paramore, which I got to see them once, and they're one of my favorite bands. My other favorite band is Panic at the Disco, and I did get to see them when they toured last, and it was the first time I've ever gotten to see them, and I've loved them since they really began from their first album. So it was really cool after all these years to be able to see them. And speaking of artists, are any of you guys Taylor Swift fans by chance? Hold on, wait. And then I'm going to start doing my eyeshadow. So this is the palette. Everyone uses this GIF. Even if you don't know Sailor Moon, you use this heart eye GIF. And it's super cute. I love that it moves. It's so awesome. Taylor Swift, right? She is slaying 2020. She came out with 2 albums during quarantine. 2! 20 weeks apart from each other. Folklore and Evermore. And I love Taylor Swift. She's my favorite solo artist, I would say. I've loved her ever since her country days. And she's one person that, I need to see in concert someday. I don't think I could meet her I think I would flip the fuck out, like fangirl hard. But I love her. I love all of her music, and I want to go to her concert one day. Like when we can go back out like in public together and do concerts like that, like I want to do that. It's a dream on my bucket list. Putting this transition shade on my eye, and I'm going to do this throughout the video just so you know. A lot of the times when I put on eyeshadow, because I do have very wrinkly eyelids, I do go like this, which I know does not help the wrinkle situation. They say don't pull on your eye because it will do that, but like it's too late. It's already happened. So yeah, so Taylor Swift came out with 2 albums that are fucking amazing. And, you know, typically in her past albums, she always sings about herself and her life and her stories. Where with these albums, she's telling folklore. She's telling stories about other people, whether they're made up people or real situations. And there's just so many amazing songs. But it's funny because like the instruments are mellowed back, the vocals are mellow. But I find it funny that it's so chill, the vibe of them, and like I'll be singing The Last Great American Dynasty, like I'll have it on, I'll be like jamming out like real hard, and it's like so mellow. But I'm obsessed. It's definitely, the music has definitely been welcome this year. So I really like this shade. It's super cool. It looks a little more red in the pan. Like in person, it looks more like a pink, I guess. I don't know. But I like this. But yeah, so basically 2020 has been fucking crazy. And then after my mom passed away, our oldest family cat passed away like a month later. And, you know, there's just been a lot of other things going on in the world, not just like with me, but like with everything going on in the world, like politically, socially, with this pandemic and people getting sick and the whole thing. It's been a lot. And, you know, it's nice though that we have like music to help soothe us, and you know, we have things to distract us like Netflix and stuff. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of stuff and listening to a lot of music. I think the next shade I'm going to put on is going to be Tuxedo Rose, which looks like an orange, but from using it prior, I mean, it is orange, but it's like a coral, so it's like an orangey pink. I really, really, really love this shade. When you're trying to blend colors together, when they're pastel, I have read that that's a harder thing to do, which is why all of the shades in here, even if they're matte, have a little bit of like glitter in them, because that helps to make them more blendable. That looks insane. Why did I do that? Oh no, I see other people wing their freaking eyeshadow out all the time. Why does mine look crazy? Not cool. I look nuts. So for this shimmer, I'm gonna go with Luna, because I wanted to use this shade so bad. It's a very pretty purple. It's not completely opaque. I mean, I'm sure you could make it that way, depending on how much you put on. But it's a little sheerer, so you can still see all the other colors I have under there. Ta-da! So, what do you guys think of this collection? I know a lot of people apparently don't love it, but I do. I like it. I mean, they could have definitely elevated certain things more. For example, you know, like with the blushes, like having Luna on that, like I said, it was a smart move. You know what I mean? Everyone knows Luna. But instead of making it Luna, they could have made it one of her brooches or one of her compacts, you know. They could have made like a Cosmic Heart blush, Crystal Star, whatever. But for the brand ColourPop and what they are, what they typically do, how they package their makeup items in general and their other collabs, like this packaging is on brand for them. And they chose really what I think to be a very smart packaging, you know what I mean? Like, It's really cute. I mean, and hollow is super in, and every part of this collection has hollow on it. Like, everything's hollow. It's very cute, you know? With the names are all over the place. I'm not going to lie about that. They definitely are. However, this year we did celebrate the 25th anniversary of Sailor Moon in North America. And the way that they named their shades, especially in the eyeshadow palette, I think is really cool. So even though the packaging is all the 90s anime, the names reference a whole bunch of different things about Sailor Moon's full moon, which they don't make a reference to in the OG anime. I don't think they mention it in Crystal either. But in the manga, as far as my understanding goes, I believe in the manga they do tell you that the full moon is relevant because that's when Sailor Moon's powers are at their strongest, is when there is a full moon. And I'm just taking Justice, and I'm going to go ahead and just pop that on my inner corner. Ooh. Oh my god. Do you see that? Like, all the excess. I didn't want to tap off the excess because the yellow doesn't show that good, but then I just got it all over my face. Okay, better. So Shining Moon is a restaurant and show in Japan. And it is Sailor Moon themed, but it has nothing to do with the storyline. However, I think it's cool that they did include that in here because I think it encompasses what 25 years of Sailor Moon has been, right? There has been multiple animes, movies, mangas, merch, including themed restaurants and cafes. Like, it's crazy. I liked that they did that, and they gave a nod to a lot of different things. So the Glitterly Obsessed gels, I'm going to show you guys them in a minute once I finish up this. One is a baby pink that has just regular specks of glitter in it. No interesting shapes or anything like that, but it's baby pink and it's really pretty. It's called Moonlight Legend, which, if I'm saying this correctly, and I apologize if I'm not, but the original Sailor Moon theme song for all of the seasons, minus stars, it's called Moonlight Detsunu. I think so. Moonlight Detsunu. And when you translate that into English, it's Moonlight Legend. And we know that Sailor Moon is a legend. She's a freaking icon. I really like that that's how that name translates. And then the other Glitterly Obsessed gel, it's called Moon Prism Power. And it is the most coolest glitter I've ever seen. It's got moon and star shapes in it. And then all the different colors that you can see in it are just insane. Like, it looks mostly purple, but then the shift and like the reflex in it, there's pink, there's green, there's blue. Literally all the colors that you see while she's transforming, Moon Prism Power makeup, y'all, it's in this glitter. And it's the perfect name and the perfect color. It's just wonderful. There's stars in there and moons, and it just has the prettiest shift to it. And I can't wait to use this. Like, I'm telling you, the next time I go to a concert, dude, I'm putting this shit on everything. My hair, maybe my face, I don't know. You're not supposed to use these on your eyes, though. Now, that's not to say that you can't. I saw Jeffree Star do it in his video, but you're not supposed to, because, like, if you get glitter in your eye, it could really damage you. You could go blind. So I would, unless you know what you're doing, adhere to that warning. And then this one is the Moonlight Legend. And even though I have highlighter on, just so I can use this and you guys can see what it looks like, I'm going to go ahead and pop some on my cheeks. Ooh. I don't want too much, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm just putting a little bit on each finger, and then I'm just going to dab. Oh my god, that's a lot right there. Oh shit. This is Daylight, and this is Moonlight. And like the glosses especially, super similar. It's like one has a darker gloss and one has a darker lip. Now, I do like the gloss. I would wear it on its own, but I don't want to pair it with the lip because it takes away the mattness of the lip. And honestly, like if you're looking to keep your lips moist, why not just put a regular lipstick on that doesn't dry down? You know what I mean? But I feel like if you're going to be using a liquid lipstick, you want it to be matte. And from my understanding, an ultra blotted lip is just a matte liquid lipstick that's not opaque. It's a sheerer formula. So, I mean, you can build on it, but it's supposed to give your lips just like a light wash of color, which I appreciate because I have really wrinkly lips. So when I use liquid lipsticks, it's not very flattering on me. So I was going to use the Moonlight bundle that had the Bunhead lipstick. I love this lipstick. It's very close to my natural lip color, so I think it like suits me. By accident, I did pick up the Daylight lipstick, so this is the Usagi one, which is fine, but I like the more muted tone of this. I wonder if I layer it, how it will look. I'm just gonna like try real quick. Sometimes it doesn't work out that good. They can get cakey. But I think because these are so sheer, I think it will be fine. But yeah, I really like the quality of these. They're nice and lightweight. I mean, now that I put on 2 layers, it doesn't feel crazy heavy, but you can feel it there, where when you just put one on, it just, you know, it's very comfortable. I like it. But yeah, so we tested out the blush, which even with the highlight over it, you can still see where I put it. I think it looks real cute. We tested out the lip bundle. Granted, not the gloss, but like I said, if you want to watch a more in-depth review, definitely Google the Sailor Moon ColourPop palette review, and you'll just find a shit ton of options. We used a beautiful palette, and we used the Glitterly Obsessed. Oh, I almost forgot the setting spray. Wait, hold up. Now that we're done with the makeup, we're going to set. I don't know. I want to try and make this look cute. Maybe if I put a headband on. Let's see. Does that help? It helps a little. Sweet. Okay, so I'm just going to bring you in a little bit closer. That is all for today. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you like the look, you like me, you want to see more videos from me, what have you, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of the year. It's officially Christmas week. And yeah, so happy holidays. Merry Christmas if you celebrate. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.